everybody. It's Mandy Webkinz, and of course, I am here with Michael.
Hey, Mandy. We look like we're ready to go for a swim.
We are, because it's summer.
Yeah.
Campkins is happening.
Cool.
And of course, the Marshmallow event is on now, right?
Yes, it is. That's one of my favorite events, these collection events. And we've been releasing some really cool furniture recently.
We have. So we are going to take a look a little later in this Podkinz at the new prizes for the Marshmallow event. And also, everybody should stay tuned, because at the end of the Podkinz, we will be giving away a code for a brand new item.
Nice.
And Michael, it is so cute. Can you remember what it is?
Oh, I think I do.
Oh, I can't wait. So, and obviously we are wearing some new items right now, and we're going to talk later about how we can get those too.
Very cool.
So first, though, we're going to start with a Kids post.
All right.
So, Michael, do you want to read the first one?
Sure.
Okay.
This is from Cat2F. And it says, "Hi, Podkinz. Every time a video comes out, I'm happy because these videos are so fun to watch and listen to. I enjoy listening to your stories of the crew making concept drawings or new pets. I've always loved art, and just recently I've gotten into art more and I have improved. I have entered a few contests on Webkinz News. I've been wondering what you guys do and how you got into art at Webkinz. It would be awesome if I someday did the things you do." From Cats2F.
Oh, that is so sweet. And Michael, you and I both sort of didn't start out doing much art, but we eventually got to do a little more,
Yeah,
right? Like we
a little
really
bit.
started more as writers, and we really sort of mainly work on content. Right?
Yeah, maybe they're referring to Mike, who we had on our last podcast.
Who is an amazing artist.
Yeah, who was great. He was talking about the Garden Oasis room theme. But we do have a little bit of a background in art, right? I mean, I studied animation.
Yeah, and I studied art too. But really, like, we have the most incredible artists
Oh
here
my gosh, yeah.
who do some, I mean, you guys have seen it. They do some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So we're very lucky to
Yeah.
work with such talented people.
Yeah, we come up more with items and events
And contests
articles,
and- yeah,
contests,
exactly.
and everything like that. Yeah, yeah.
But we
so-
have such a great team.
Yeah, we do.
So now, shall I read this one?
Sure.
All right, this is from Theater 8, and it's Dear Mike and Mandy. I just wanted to say I have enjoyed listening to all 101 episodes of Podkinz.
Wow.
I love the sneak peeks, announcements, behind the scene of room themes, and of course, the free code giveaways. I have a question about why there is an advertisement whenever I enter my room or want to play a game. I'm a full member, and I don't think it's fair because I pay money to enjoy this game and don't want to have to wait for an ad to finish playing. P.S. I love the room design videos as well. Thanks, Theater 8. So we do get it, right, Michael, that sometimes when you have to wait on playing.
Yeah, it's true. And
can
I
be
mean,
distracting,
yeah, I think we
but-
have only a couple ads playing,
Yeah.
and they're short. And I mean, we don't have them all the time. But of course, in order to keep Webkinz up and running and always be able to release new stuff, you know, ads do help us fund all this, right?
Exactly.
And so do all players who make purchases from the e-store and buy membership. It's all, these things are all there in order to be able to have you guys enjoy our game and have us constantly release new stuff for you guys to play with.
Exactly. Like we'd love it if we could just give everything away for free. But, you know, in order to make the best possible game and employ all these amazing artists and stuff, then we do have to, you know, do a few things to make some money. But we try and provide ads that are fun to look at.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we work with people who we think, you know, might have something that interests our players.
Exactly. And we actually have a feature that you can access from the Things to Do menu on webkinz.com. And you can watch some ads and we actually give you a gift or like a prize or some Kinz Cash for it. You can choose before you watch it if you want a prize or if you want Kinz Cash. And some of those prizes, a lot of them actually you can't find anywhere else. So yeah, there's that too that you can do.
Cool.
Yeah, but thank you so much, Theater 8, for your email. Anybody can email us, right, Mandy?
Right. And if we do end up reading your Kinz post online on our Podkinz, then we will send you a prize. So Theater 8 and Cat2F, watch your email because you'll be getting something from Michael and me.
The Inside Scoop.
So, Michael, now it's time to talk about the Marshmallow Collection event, which, I mean, it's always a fun event and always beautiful prizes.
Yeah. And you know what? We've sneak peeked some of this before.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here are the 5 prizes that you can win by collecting marshmallows with your friends. That picture, by the way, is awesome. And Mike, who was on episode 101 of Podkinz, he actually did that artwork. It looks kind of like some of his concepts.
I was going to say, was that a Mike painting? Because it does look like his style.
Yeah, absolutely. But the way that you collect marshmallows is every single day in July, you can go to your Kinsville map and you'll see a little collection icon. It looks like a basket of marshmallows. And when you click on that, it'll pop up this interface that shows you all 5 prizes and how many marshmallows you need to collect to win each one. So every single day, you click on that icon in July, you'll get a free marshmallow added to your collection. And deluxe players actually get 2 free ones a day. But when you open up that interface, there's an Ask Friends button as part of that interface. And when you click on that, your friends list will pop up and you can actually send messages to your friends' message center asking them to send you a marshmallow. And so you can ask up to 10 friends a day for marshmallows, but you'll only be able to receive 5 in total. But you can also get a free marshmallow from webkinznews.com.
And now that's a floating one?
It's a floating one, yep. So you can click on it and send it back to your Webkinz account. It will be part of your 5 that you can get a day. So it's just a little way to get more marshmallows if you don't have as many friends, perhaps, or if some of your friends aren't responding to you, you can always guarantee to get that extra one on Webkinz News. The grand prize for this event, Mandy, is that beautiful desk.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, so you have to collect.
It's the rustic desk, is it?
I think so, yeah. And you have to collect 50 marshmallows for it. But the cool thing about this collection event, Mandy, is if you play every day and you get the maximum amount of marshmallows you can every day, you can actually repeat your collection as many times as you want throughout the month, which is awesome. And I should say as well that you also can use your e-store points within that Marshmallow Collection interface in order to get more. So you can use your points to complete your collection faster if you choose to do so.
Right. And speaking of e-store, whenever we have collection events, e-store usually brings out some items that sort of tie into the items in the collection event. And so right now at e-store, you can find this gorgeous couch and window that are part of this collection event.
Yeah, you'll also be able to find them in the W Shop.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
W Shop, under the new and promo section. Yeah, but these are great. Like, I love that leather couch. It matches that desk chair that we saw before. I could see this as part of almost like chocolate shops and things as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, but I know our players have so many creative ideas, and I'm sure they're going to be able to use these in so many creative ways. And I love that window, Mandy. Look at that.
It's so colorful. It's funny. You mentioned the chocolate shop, and the stained glass in the top has a real sort of candy feel to it. So
that's true.
Pretty.
And I was thinking maybe even medieval as well, because you've got that ironwork and that stone border with the beautiful stained glass. Like, we have that awesome medieval theme.
I could totally see this going in a castle.
Oh man, yeah.
Really beautiful.
Like a bunch of them lined up. The medieval theme, I've said this before, but it's probably my favorite room theme. So I got to try decorating with that window.
Well, and I actually decided to take the marshmallow items and I created a room.
Nice.
Now,
wow.
I went with a smaller room.
It's like a little study.
Yeah, we have just a few items. And you know what? I know I've been using this seashell cottage wallpaper and flooring a lot, but that is because we've released a lot of items recently that have those soft turquoise, just like these beautiful antique cabinets.
Those are great.
The prize. Yeah. And so I thought this would be a perfect wallpaper and flooring too for this, although.
Yeah, for our flower collection, actually, there were some items that have that kind of rain-washed look as well. And I think those would really match well with these.
Exactly. And even the Garden Oasis has some nice pieces that are and speaking of the Garden Oasis, when I was in creating my Marshmallow Collection room, I saw all the new pieces and I thought, I am just going to make a little Garden Oasis too. So why don't we check that out?
Oh my gosh, Mandy.
Here is my garden. And it's funny
beautiful.
When I put it together, I realized I should have used a smaller column in the back so I didn't have to cut off so much and you'd see the bottom. But yes, there are so many lovely items. They turned out so
So you're talking about the column,
beautifully.
which is the bird. It looks like almost like the stone cardinal there and the bird's nest. Yeah, when you rotate it.
If you look on the right, you can see the shorter version. So you can have two different versions of it, right?
Yeah, it's great. Originally, we were going to do 4 different versions where it was going to start really small and become really tall. But actually, instead, what we've done is, as you see, 2 sizes. But then on 2 rotations, the bird's facing towards the bottom left. And then 2 of the rotations, they're facing the bottom right. So you can really line them up to really frame your room nicely. But we thought that, we were playing around with them a bit, and the 2 sizes really work well together, especially if you line up a whole bunch in a row. You can have the 2 tall ones in the corners and then lined with the smaller ones. Yeah.
And I love the way it looks, sort of like that stone bird is sitting in a nest of flowers. It's so clever.
Yeah. And I love, there's those garden tiles that create this really nice stone look that work with the waterfall and the columns. But look how beautiful the other items are and the colors of the items, like the purple tops to the gazebo and the bench and everything.
The vines crawling up the top of the gazebo. And I don't know about you, but I always love throwing in lots of wildflowers. And of course, actually you can't see it. I've cut it off at the bottom, but there's some blue wildflowers that perfectly pick up the blue flowers in the arch, and then the yellow.
Oh yeah, and the purple.
Daffodils.
Those were from our spring celebration event. Yeah, we've been giving away these patches of flowers. So we did daffodils this year.
And personally, I think you can never have too many because look at what a difference they make. So now, you know what, Michael?
Oh, wait, sorry. Just one question. That wallpaper is awesome.
Oh, and that is the foggy weather wallpaper.
Cool.
Yeah, and actually
from the e-store.
From the e-store. It's an extended wallpaper.
Love those.
And actually, you can't see the flooring because I've covered it all with tiles, but it's a beautiful flooring that matches it, and it sort of has puddles all across the floor. So it's really pretty. But yeah, I ended up going with almost an entire floor of those tiles. So
love that ironwood stove there, by the way, and the planters. So nice. Actually, the planters are perfect for the corners because look at that. They're they're triangular shaped, so you can tuck them right in the corner.
And they rotate, so there are different views.
Cool.
So yeah, I just love them. And again, that little rack, that's what I was thinking would go beautifully with our other sort of turquoise items. So Michael, our friend Sophie Stockwell from e-store.
Yes.
She is going to be helping out at Campkins this summer.
And
she is going to be teaching campers about fish.
Cool.
So what we want everybody to do from July 4th until the end of the month is to be looking for little fish all around Webkinz World. So some of you might remember that a couple of months ago we were looking for little birds. Now this time, to make it really simple, you're just looking for floaty clickies, although I think we might have one where we're going to have a contest where we hide some fish in a room and people have to tell us how many fish they see.
Well, that makes sense because they're going to be swimming by your screen.
Exactly. But these are all the little fish. There's the pink glitter fish, which will be from today until the end of the month in Webkinz News. And then there's going to be the pokeback fish, the tomato clownfish. I should have written the name down.
Are these real fish? Pokeback? Oh my gosh, I've never heard of that.
I'm not sure. It doesn't look very real. That's the one with the polka dots.
Okay. But I'm looking at the orange ones. I'm like,
that one's the tomato clownfish. But these could be real because there's
tomato clownfish, I believe, is real.
Purple goldfish, blue triggerfish, and then the seahorse. So there are going to be prizes.
Nice.
You can look online on Webkinz News to see the full prizes, but all of them are going to include either a piece. The Webkinz News one is going to give you a chance to win any of these, but there will also be a piece of this brand new Campkins scuba outfit with each one of the other little fish that will be in Webkinz World.
That is so cool.
I know, and I can imagine our players will love this, and I think you'd probably want multiples too, because if you're sending campers off to camp, then you'll need more than one little scuba.
Yeah, I love the Campkins room theme. You can get it at the W shop for Kins Cash, but we've also released a bunch of other Campkins stuff over the years, including actually just this past June we had a deluxe monthly challenge, and that you could get a Campkins bunk bed, which was really cool.
That's right. I completed that one just in time.
Yeah.
So everybody, Make sure and check Webkinz News because there will be all the information about looking for the little fish. But yeah, it'll be your chance to win the scuba outfits and also some other cool prizes from the past.
That's great. And you know what, Mandy? There's going to be a follow-up event to this one that involves the scuba gear, right?
A couple, actually. At the end of the month, Sophie is going to be testing you all on how well you've been paying attention with a community challenge. So watch for that towards the end of the month. And then coming in August, there will be a special clubhouse room where you can go on.
Do we want to tell it? Maybe we should save it.
And then in August, there will be another special event. But Sophie will be back at Campkins with more information on that later.
So that sounds exciting. That's going to be a big surprise for the end of the summer.
Yes. And of course, I should just say the reason that Sophie Stockwell knows so much about fish is because you can always get little fish at Gans e-store. And just like the little birds, little fish work like any other pets. They come with a PSI and a PSF. But because they're a little smaller, they're actually a little cheaper than regular pets. So they're a great deal. But you do not find those. If you're looking to buy a little fish, you won't find those in the W Shop, but you will find them in Gansey stores. So definitely be sure and check out the little fish.
So cool. So we can learn about the little fish in July and we can maybe adopt some at the e-store. Bring some home. Cool. Very neat.
Okay. And you know what, Michael? We also have other big news about our newest feature. Well, one of our newest features, which of course is the Pet Medallions.
Absolutely, Mandy. We're making Pet Medallions actually easier to collect.
Oh, that is so good because I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, well, you know what? You can play the games in the arcade in order to have the chance to win medallions. Yes. It's the games with the little gift box that is part of the preview
little red
there.
Gift box, right?
Yeah, and so now we're making the chances of actually winning medallions after each game, we're making those easier.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and we're also going to be actually in August, we're also going to be updating that magic W floaty clicky. We're going to replace all those prizes with medallions. So every single time you find the floating magic W, you will be given a medallion, a pet medallion, so that you can get one a day. And there's other ways that you're going to be able to win them as well. So stay tuned to Webkinz News for that. We also released an article recently on Webkinz News that it goes into more detail. So I encourage you guys to check that article out as well. But yeah, we just released 6 new medallion pets that you can collect. So now there's 18 in total. Of course, you can see them all when you go to My Pets. That's the little paw print icon that is right next to your pet portrait by your dock. When you click on it, you'll see your collection of pets, and there's a tab that you can flip to all the medallion pets. And so you'll notice that these 6 were recently added, including the rare mystical panda, which is really cool. And every single time you adopt one of these pets, of course, you get all the adoption gifts that you would get with any other pet, which is neat. But,
although, we'll just say the medallion pets do not extend your membership. But other than that, you get like a really cool PSI and PSF.
Yeah.
And so
and all the adoption gifts.
Yes.
I love that batik elephant, by the way.
I do too.
I just love, that pet. And the Arctic fox is pretty cool as well.
I feel like I might have the plush of that batik, but I might be thinking of the majestic tiger because it's got a similar fabric. But I'm not sure if there was a plush of that batik, but I think there was.
Mm-hmm.
But they are beautiful.
There was,
they are beautiful. And the raccutie is super cute. I don't know about you, but I love raccoons.
Yeah.
And so a pink and purple one is just adorable.
They're great. And then, of course, the classic cat there, the tuxedo cat is awesome. It looks very happy.
Yeah. And that bunny, that's a classic one too, I think. It's been around for a while, but so pretty. Again, this is a really pretty, the tuxedo cat gives it a pop of black, but all sort of soft pinks too, which are nice.
Yeah.
So you know what, Michael? We're just about done, but of course, we did talk about that free code for a brand new item.
Oh, wow.
And look at this. I love this item.
That is awesome.
So much. So this is a shark fin floaty, and it works like a belt.
Very
cute. You can just stick it on your pet, as Michael Webkinz is modeling here. And I just, you know what?
That's going to look great in room.
I know. I think this may be one of my favorite things. It's so adorable. Yeah. So, Michael, do you want to read the code for us?
Yeah, sure. All you have to do, guys, is go to www.webkinz.com and use the Things to Do menu to go to the code shop. And when you're there, enter this code and you'll unlock the shark fin floaty on your account. So the code is W24N8QVN 23L9CMEU.
Right.
And that code, Mandy, expires on September 31st, 2018. So, guys, use it before then.
Yeah. And you'll definitely want to take that to Campkins and wear it with your other stuff. But I'm so thrilled with that one. So, you know what? That is it for another Podkinz.
It's a short one.
It was a quick one.
Yeah. I think our past few there have been longer because, of course, we had episode 100 recently.
Yeah, that was a long one.
But people can always go back and listen to our older podcasts, right, Mandy? Because sometimes still, like, there's codes that are still valid.
Yeah, there still might be a few that haven't expired yet. So do go back and try and catch any codes you might have missed. But please do send us your Kins post at podkinz@gans.com. And remember, if we end up reading it on a Podkinz, then we will send you a gift.
Sweet. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you guys. Any ideas you have or just any questions or comments, or if you just want to say hi, we'd love to hear from you.
And of course, subscribe at youtube.com/Webkinz. So that's it.
All right, Mandy, that was fun.
Happy Marshmallow Collection event.
Good luck, guys.
Okay, bye.